Previously on MagiRPG's Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle, Ancestral Blood. An Elysium. Our first Elysium. Your first Elysium. And ours as a family. It is a gathering of all of the kindred of Chicago for an evening of announcements by the prince and time to catch up with each other. That's where it's at. Where the bailouts come in, that's where Ballard Industry comes in. That's where we give you the money. So you'll always need us.
Maybe we might need you to bail us out if things really go badly, but you and I both know it's just a matter of time before this drug gets approved. And once it does, well, that stock price is going to go through the roof.
I know these are things we haven't had to worry about in some time in Chicago, but they have always been a threat. The Second Inquisition never sleeps, and the Lupine always make their way within our urban grounds of Chicago. So there is nothing for us to be afraid of at this moment, but it would be good to everybody keep your eyes and ears alert and stay away from the Taste of Chicago this year for everybody's safety. And now we would like to welcome Silas, Lysander, Senior's children to the stage to introduce themselves to Chicago.
Kevin looks at him, looks down on him, and continues, "Just don't let me down. I usually do have some grace for things. We saw what just happened with the Toreador thorn in my side. I gave him many opportunities, and this was the last straw. I may not give your family as many opportunities because you've been given all of the opportunity. That's all you have is opportunity. Recently, there's been some Anarch activity in the area. They've taken some claim on it, as they would call it. The Anarchs in Chicago, they're more like little bugs. They don't really have a lot of power. Having a conversation with them, I would prefer it to be dealt with peacefully. Get them out of the territory. It's important we get that area.
I would like to offer you a favor. You need some help in this world. I think I could offer you something if you need.
I've seen many coteries rise and fall in the city, and I just hope that your children will not be them. The ones to fall.
Oh, people want to kiss. It is nice if you think that. And she will stop herself and she will kiss you.
Oh, she makes the first move.
Yeah, she's gonna be bold for once in her life. Okay. I mean, if she is a hunter, like, they can't be that scary, right? Like, cause she doesn't know any better. She just has been taught to never really be scared of anything before, so I don't think she sees this as a threat, even though it is a threat.
And that's where it does hit you. The name Lysander, where you've heard it from. You've heard it because it was that ghoul that you hunted, was a Lysander ghoul. That family is a family of leeches. Jude has been tracking them with the Second Inquisition for some time.
Oh my god.
You realize it's starting to make sense to you now. The girl out of place at a bar. Mm-hmm. All of the things that would fit somebody looking to hunt.
Mm-hmm.
A bloodsucker looking to hunt. She was looking to hunt at your bar.
Your family is very secretive, and we suspect that they may be harboring a very old kindred somewhere. We're trying to find out where that may be. I was hoping your mother's blood might be able to help us find more of these secrets, but it may need more examining, or you may need to find more. Perhaps your father or your uncle's blood may be able to give us more information. A hunt in Chicago. There were lupine that were killing a lot of kindred. And it was not a good time for Chicago. Though your prince says that he dealt with most of it. I would like to think it was a team effort. Anarchs helped as well. He doesn't, like to tell you that part of it. I need proof that he's dead.
What's proof?
However, you can give me proof.
I'm just suggesting.
Free sharing of information.
I'm asking you to not do it.
Power to you, Willow. Stick it to the man.
I mean, we probably need help, right? Some muscle, some real power. Like, where do you go in the kindred world when you need to hit something hard?
How do you kill a werewolf, Dad?
So you two are telling me you strolled into my office with your first job given to you by Prince Kevin Jackson, assigning to my children, entrusting that the three of you could do it, and it turns out that the three of you can't do it on your own, and you need to come to me for help. Truly, the 9 months that I took training and having you all learn how to be kindred and how to be your own people, clearly that meant nothing. Clearly, you still need me. Is that what you're saying, Dorian? You still need me to take care of everything. You still need my help. Willow, you thought you could be out on your own. So independent, yet still so needy. Why did I ever think I could let you all be on your own?
We were looking for that person, that drawing. He's got a bounty on his head.
And he is a part of my pack. And I will make sure that he comes home with me. You can fight him. You could try. But know that if that happens, maybe, and he turns to Jacques, maybe history repeats itself.
Say, like, hey, we have to talk about this vote.
What vote?
There's a vote happening.
It's a board vote.
Board vote.
Okay, so
To vote Dad out.
How long have you guys known?
We just found out, but we've been,
A few days.
a couple days.
Yeah, not long.
So you've been scheming without involving
No.
me?
I've no.
We just haven't had a chance to tell you. That's what you wanted, right? Proof?
She looks at it. This is it?
That's what's left.
That's what's left. An arm.
Did you want us to bring a leg?
The head, yes. How am I supposed to know this is the right lupine?
You don't even know what he looks like.
I know who he is.
Then why didn't you tell us this before?
But maybe
Prince
you'd
Jackson is
appreciate
going to get
something
what he
else.
wanted. Unless you're not clearing out of that park, in which case we have a very different problem.
I think maybe we should stick around the park a bit longer to make sure that the lupines are actually dealt with.
What are you doing here today?
Well, I think we were long past due for a conversation, and I just thought now is probably the best time to have that conversation, seeing as things are a little shaky around here from what I'm reading in the news and other mediums. So I thought I would swing by and offer my introduction, my aid, my help, if there's anything I can do to be of service to you and the family in this business. Make an introduction because we haven't met in person. No. But I thought now was the best time to do so. Yeah, that's it. And he'll go and he'll shake your hand again, right?
Okay.
And he's just going to get up and he's going to head to the door and he's going to stop. One more thing, if I might. And I want to use Mesmerize Submerge Directive. Yeah, so I will say some things to you, and I will shake your hand. It was lovely to speak with you. I really appreciate the time, and yeah, I wish you the best, and we'll be in touch.
Yes, in favor of removing him. No, in favor of keeping him as CEO.
No, I vote no.
Silas.
Nay.
Willow.
No.
It's Val Lysander, and I'd like to cast my vote for Silas.
The rest of the board speaks up. I vote for Kayden Bartlett to take over Vital Medical Group. The next one, I vote in Kayden Bartlett to be acting CEO of Vital Medical Group. Kayden Bartlett of Vital Medical Group. Kayden Bartlett across the other side of the table. They look at all of you on one side of the table. The Lysanders. On the other side of the table, the rest of the board, at the head of the table, your father, looking just as stunned as the rest of you as this is all happening, as he has no idea what's going on as you look in his eyes. Who do you vote for, Dorian? You feel compelled to say Kayden Bartlett.
Kayden Bartlett.
The vote is in for Kayden Bartlett.
It's still a tie.
Perhaps there'll have to be further discussion then. We have 3 weeks. They're going to reach out to other investors, see if they will, what their votes are, and they mail in the votes, and we reconvene and count the votes. We need to take more action with Vital. We need to start producing something. Perhaps a new pharmaceutical, a new drug, something. Silas,
Yeah,
maybe
that-
you can work on something.
What's he gonna do?
3 weeks is hardly enough time.
3 weeks? That's all we have. I need a yes or a no. Are you in this family or not? Are you going to do this for us or not?
A please would be nice.
Why do I need to give you a please?
Because-
I've given you everything,
because
boy.
I'm
I've
in
given
the-
you everything.
I'm in this family and I am your son. So would it trouble you to say, Silas, my son, my eldest boy, can you please help this family?
Son, can you please take care of this for your father?
Of course.
In the park, and you see behind them a werewolf.
I don't like this anymore.
You see it getting closer and closer, and it reminds you of the premonition you had with Anita. This werewolf tore a kindred apart. And then you see you reaching out to try to help him. What is it? Just tell me. I can't see you like this all the time. The one time you're home, you're not even normal. You're in this paranoid state. I just want you to be normal again.
When we got married and we said our vows and we took out that section that says till death do us part, because you said that wasn't long enough for us, right? I wasn't getting away that easy.
No. You're right.
You meant that.
I did.
If I changed, you would change with me, right? Like you would be with me for anything that came at us. No matter how big or small the problem, right? Like we're together. Always.
The next night, everybody rouse check.
All right, we have
Wait, this could be bad
there's a
for
game
me.
Too.
It could be.
Wait, hold up! I wasted the 1 hunger I replenished on Adder.
Yes. What did you roll?
Oh no, that's a fail.
Failed.
But this is the last time you'll see her face.
Yeah, it is.
This is the last time you'll see her rosy red cheeks. Because you drain every drop from her.
If you can pull whoever this is out into a spot where me and my friends can have a chat with them. A little IOU from Garu for you.
We can't have a pack of Garu ripping a kindred apart in the streets of Chicago. That's not gonna fly.
I think I have a way to create a new drug out of this serum. Some sort of stimulant. However, it's hardcore. If I can be so blunt. I was thinking military uses. I'm sure you have your contacts.
No matter what we do, Anita and the Anarchs will be on our side.
Great.
How'd you do that?
I armed them to the teeth. I sent them equipment to
What
deal
kind of
with
equipment?
Garou. I don't give a fuck if the prince wants them dead.
Oh, Jesus
No.
Christ.
No.
He's
I
not
think-
killing him.
Look, I know we're in the comfort of our own home.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna, I don't know the intricacies of Camarilla law, not a lawyer, but I'm gonna say arming Anarchs as a member of a Camarilla coterie.
We've got the park for you. The Anarchs won't be touching it anymore.
I'm happy to hear that has been dealt with.
Mm-hmm. rather peacefully as well.
Yeah, I would say he goes to take the list to look at it.
Okay, can my hand brush his as I hand it?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, this will go great. This is going to be fantastic. No consequences will come from this.
I think you know what I'm about to ask.
Are you going to try to premonition?
Yeah.
Okay. That you can't quite make out, but you can absolutely make out Jackson's figure. You hear from his mouth, as for the fate of the Lysanders, I will see that they get what they deserve.
Is that what? The
I thought you were
phone call.
dropping the act.
No. That is a fair point. I apologize. I can admit that maybe I let my anger get the best of me, seeing you meddling, right? But, and I know you probably won't buy this, but I would never, ever touch your family. Think about this. Our families united in a common goal. We would be unstoppable. Nothing, no one could stand in between us and what we're trying to do. What I'm trying to do is set you up for success. I don't need to loom over you. I just need you to play ball, because you know who won't? Your shitty father. He won't. He's got his own agenda. I'm sorry to be the one to hand you this, but Shannon was kind of beside herself. I just said I would do the dirty work. He hands you a set of papers.
We heard through the grapevine you know Kayden Bartlett.
Oh, Kayden. Yes, I know Kayden very well.
How well?
I don't kiss and tell. If that's the case, for secrets, for dirty little secrets, I think those require a major boon.
Okay.
I just want my brothers and sister to be happy, and I want my father to get what he deserves. Is that really so wrong?
Not at all. And I'm telling you, I wouldn't want to stand in that way either. Right? But you keep talking about your brothers and your father and your sister and hell, even Uncle Jacques. But you're not talking about yourself. You're sitting here talking about everybody else's happiness. And if it's not with your family and it's not with your clan, where do you find that happiness? Where do you go? What's your future?
And he probably reach to go to pick up the phone and call her, but then think he might make it worse. And he thinks about the fact that he has been lying to her and how he felt when Willow wasn't being honest with him and how much that must hurt to find out. And I think even in a moment of rashness, he would consider using his kindred powers to change her mind. But he couldn't ever do that to her. He truly loves her, and he would never do that.
I didn't want everything to end up this way, Jacques. I didn't want to lose Anna, but we just have to keep going, right? I guess let's get this over with. Silas and Jacques exit an elevator that opens to a room, a small, closed room, elegantly decorated. He puts his hand on the sarcophagus. For family.
For family.
Here's to us.